I love to trade markets. I worked, at a Wall Street firm, two Wall Street firms, for about 2 years. I got out of school in '73, and I had problems fitting into the organization. Meaning, I literally, got in a fist fight with my boss because on New Year's Eve we were drunk together, and it was that kind of. It was not I was not a well-behaved employee, and working within an organization was not the right thing for me. And I was always loved being independent. And at the time, clients of Shearson, it was then Shearson at the time, had great relationships. They loved it. They loved working with me, and so they were going to pay me, and so I could then start my business. I didn't view it as starting a business. I just viewed it as I get to do what I like to do, which is to play the markets, and they'll pay me to do that. And then I did that. And then, of course, what happens over time is you need things. So I need people to work with. And besides, I love playing the game with people. And so I brought in other people, but people would do things. And so, and I get computers and I get other things over a period of time, and it grows, and it became a company. But I never viewed it as a company. I really viewed it more like I'm doing this thing, and these are the things that I needed, those people in that group. And then I just kept doing it, and the things I needed became the company. I was in that apartment for a couple of years. Then I moved to Brownstone, which Brownstone is a townhouse, because I needed more space. I lived on the top 2 floors and worked on the bottom 2 floors. And I did that and had, my family, 2 children. And then we moved out to Wilton, Connecticut, because I got tired of the city and I wanted to raise my kids in the outside. And so then we rented a house, and so on. When I graduated from Harvard Business School, I was trading commodities. And this was in 1973. This was when there was the oil shock, and there was a need for commodities all around the world. And I had a bunch of pals who were in different parts of the world, and we decided to put together an association, we called it, that would bridge the waters, which what it meant was that we'd find commodities that were located in one place, and sold soybean oil from the United States to Iran in that kind of association. And this was one of those things that we did kind of part-time, but it actually didn't end up being, I think we did probably 2 transactions. It was more of an idea than a reality. And I had the name. So, in other words, I had formed the company, incorporated it, and I had the structure. And so then when I left Shearson, there it was.